Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
What's up, y'all? Back at it. Who am I? Back at it again. This is not that type of podcast. We're doing another one, though. We are back again in the corner, rocking a solo dolo episode. But we got some good news, got some updates, got a couple things we want to go over in today's podcast. Just kind of let you know where we at, how we feeling, where we rocking, and what's the move for I guess it's winter, and I guess this won't come out till after the new year, but it'll be a little light on the new year, what am I even talking about at this point? But yeah, just got a couple life updates and kind of gonna go from there. But for the first one, my bad, yeah, ooh, your mama was texting me, had to respond to her. But no, just back a little life update. First life update, smack on one of these. Gonna probably come back after a cut of some sort. And I already had one loaded up. I know that probably sounds so intense on the mic, just like a jet engine taking off. Ah, ah, ah. All right, that's retarded. I ain't even hit this bitch yet, and that's retarded. Let me put this down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But could be smoked to a celebratory note because your boy, we in there. We engaged. We did the thing. Did the whole will you that which I got to start a preface off now. I'll go through the whole, like I'll pull up the itinerary. We can go through the whole shebang and how your boy did it on a I don't know. I think I did it great. Tried to on a budget, kind of not on a budget, but like I thought it was cool. A little expensive for me, probably not expensive for the world, but we thought it was cool. But yeah, we in there. But I just want it's a lot because I had a point before I just started rambling, but I forgot. So I guess we'll go through it. So we had to go, took her. What we do? Well, first of all, the ring. I already know. I've been through this like a couple different things. The ring, went to two different places. One place kind of ghetto, and so we went to the nice place. Got the ring there. It seemed smooth. Whole time freaking out, regardless with that motherfucker. So the whole time with all this, just ring and having anxiety, like putting it just in my bag and then putting it in the trunk to having like carried around the day of, like all that shit with the ring was just that I'm glad it's her problem now. You lose it, it's your fault. So, but where we at? So when we're going through, we start off. So we go for the weekend. So I did a Friday, Saturday, come home, Sunday type deal, and so we had to set it up. So I had like 2 months, 2 months, 2.5, 2 in like a week, like some planning, and so we figured out. Got a couple of our family members, got a couple of our friends, got figured out how I'm gonna get them up there, kind of surprise her on some shit, but we'll get there. But that was just like leading up, got the people to surprise her. But then, so Friday, had to drop off the pooch. First time for the pooch going in the the old doggy hotel. Go crack it with the general pop. So he didn't really like the workers, but it worked out. He went through. Got him when he came back. Seemed fine. Did great. Doing fine now. So everything went good with the dog. Then we dipped off in the morning around like 9 something. And we got there in Chicago around like 1. Oh yeah, but I don't know if I said that. We went to Chicago. We got there probably like 1:12. It was like 12:31. Got there kind of early. Had lunch at this Lou Madeleine. I don't even know how to say it. Pizza spot. It was decent. And then after that, went to the Art Institute of Chicago, walked around, did a little, look at that. Saw some famous paintings, did the cool artsy shit, and then because the whole, which I'll get there, it's like the whole thing was supposed to be like some Christmassy like kind of deal, and like it was just so crazy because like this is the softest shit I will ever like. I feel will ever happen or come out my mouth because like compared to I just think like the things I do now compared to the shit like in the life I used to live, it blows my mind sometimes, which is like if you get it, you get it. If you act like an asshole right now, find your out, take it. There's gonna be more. There will always be more. Be happy with what you got. If you get that, you get that. But so back to my first point, just wanted our Christmas theme. It's dope. So after Art Institute, checked in 4 seasons, had to spice it up. But not gonna lie, view was cool. I like the views, the lake view. You gotta see the lake, like the Batman building shit. I say Batman building, so like that's where Batman shit was filmed at. It's kind of cool to look at. But like, gotta see the lake and all that shit. But then the hotel room, I'm not gonna lie. I think the 4 seasons in St. Louis was a little bit. I mean, I've only been to those 4 seasons so far, but they like the St. Louis one too. I guess because they had a casino too. But regardless, hotel room was okay. It was all right. It was nice, but it was okay. TV was kind of fucking janky, which is annoying. But like I don't know, what can you do? Bathroom shit was nice, bro. All that slippers, all that shit. That's just nice hotel. Like it's more for like walking around the lobby and fancy people. I mean, I'm looking at it. Yeah, so it's whatever. But it's also kind of nice to be young, walking around the places like it's fucking. You can stay here too, fucker. It's not that bad since you don't do it all the time. I'm sorry, you fucking whatever. Besides the point. So the 4th season. Then after the 4 seasons, we fucking forgot after the 4 seasons. Cause at some point there, I was like, all right, cause I know, cause I kind of surprised her last minute after Thanksgiving. She had Black Friday off, so we surprised her after Thanksgiving. Hey, we're going to Chicago. So she's like, all right, packed up everything Thursday night, and then we left Friday morning. So she had clothes, but I was like, there is time to go shopping. So I was like, all right. Then we went kind of shopping, but then remind you, my dumb ass forgot it's Black Friday. We in Chicago. It's packed. I'm talking packed. I'm talking Michigan Ave packed. Oh fuck, every store we look at. But outside of our like lunch spot, there was a couple stores. So I was like, all right, we walked around there. Didn't really find it. It was like Abercrombie Fitch, some like Lululemon stores, some like other shit, and then some the fuck was some, and then one of them other fucking girly stores like 311, whatever. Walked around that course, didn't find nothing. So we are like, all right, whatever. Go back to the hotel. We might try to find something else. I was like, all right, let me see if we can find one spot. I was like, budget. Used to work at H&M. No, they got one of them motherfuckers around here somewhere. So ran that through the maps. Then we found H&M, pulled up there. No parking. You already know Black Friday people everywhere. Nowhere to park. So I'm like, God damn. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna have to. I'm gonna drop you off the front door because it's like a 3-story like H&M. I'm just gonna have to drop you off the door, and you gonna have to. But you gonna have to go in there, look around. I'm gonna try to find somewhere to park. So she go in there, look around. I'm trying to find somewhere to park for like 20, 25 minutes. At this point, I called her, finally found somewhere to park. It's like 4 blocks away, but it was one of them situations like buddy pulled out, so I was like, all right, I'll pull in. But if you know Chicago parking or just people in general, how the fucking drive, everybody's asshole around you. So I know the nigga right behind me. The second I pull up forward, he's gonna get on my ass and fucking try to keep driving. So I see the spot, pull past the spot. You know I got back in the parallel park. See the spot. Second I get past it, I got throw it in reverse. So you see the reverse light. So you gotta make them respect the reverse light. So you gotta start backing up. Even if they're going forward, you gotta make them respect. You gotta start backing up. So he sees what's going on. Now you gotta make him respect it. Now he's backing up. So now, getting in the spot, but it's not great because this nigga's on my ass. So I'm, front end in, ass in, look kicked out. So we just go, oh, fuck it, left it. But there was a park meter there, so I was like, I put money in it. I gave y'all my money. Fuck how I parked. So I walked out, walked like the 3 or 4 blocks, met her in H&M. She already had shit picked out, so she picked the like things she had picked out, grabbed one, stood in line, got out of there, walked out. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it's bad, but it wasn't too bad. So then we at the hotel and shit, chilled out, just kind of relaxed, got stuff together, and then took her to this like kind of, which I thought it was gonna be a thing because all this shit, I was just looking for good food and that type of thing. I thought it was gonna be some like fancy ass Italian spot, and it was good, great, amazing food. But it ended up being this Corinto or I don't even know how to say it. It's like Quartino and then Ristorante. But like it was a great like family restaurant, but everybody's like packed together. We're all dressed fancy as shit because I'm thinking this motherfucker fancy. Thank God the fucking Saturday nights was, but Fuck it, I'm thinking it's fancy. We're all looking good. I'm like, God damn it, what'd I do? But she ended up enjoying it because she's not. She likes more of the home style shit. I'm more of the like. I like going to fancy spots, kicking my feet up. I don't know something about it. But then after that, we found this. I found this Frosty Christmas bars. It's like a bar all dressed up like holiday lights everywhere. Santa walking around. Fucking, there's chairs. There are like what you call ornaments and shit. There's fucking all the bars are dressed up like gingerbread houses and fucking all that different shit. And there was like 3 levels to it, and it was all cool. And walked around that bitch, and then, but she was also, mind you, because I had got sick, which I counted for everything except the illnesses. Because I got sick like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before we were supposed to leave. So I was like, fuck, I was trying to get healthy before we leave. Because I'm knowing we got to leave. I'm knowing that she's going to get sick because I'm sick. So I'm like, fuck. So she gets sick like the week of or like week or two of. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm just hoping she could power through, like, just get through first couple days of sickness. And like by the end of it, she's like in recovery by the time we're leaving. But she's probably like, by the time we left, she was probably 6 days into it, like still not feeling like great. So after the frosty, she was still kind of wiped out, so we just went back to hotel. Hotel? Hotel? All right. But anyway, went back to hotel, chilled out for the rest of the night. Then, which also, that TV was so weird. It would just turn on and shut off, and then it would also like, the volume wouldn't go up quick, because I'm trying to like put it on, like, I have to sleep with the TV on, so like I'm trying to put the TV on like a lower volume, but like it's going in like increments of 9, so like it's either blaring or like quiet as shit. So that shit was annoying. But that's what I'm talking about. The hotel. I mean, it's nice, but it's fucking, there was annoying shit like that. So I don't know, but where am I at? Oh yeah, Saturday. Saturday, I what we do? Saturday, we where am I at? Saturday Saturday we went to a little break. I do this like home style. Went to a breakfast spot, original pancake house. Just found one of them. That shit was decent. And then after that, took a Chicago treat, which also my dumbass didn't know Bean was right there. So 2 for 1, go yeah boy. I was been to Chicago, never been to Bean, so I was kind of dope. But so then got a picture in front of Chicago tree. Then walked over, got a picture in front of the Bean and shit. So that shit was kind of fun. And then we went to lunch at Maple and Ash, and that was kind of fun. It was a little more like hoity-toity food than I was imagining, but like the burger was okay, and like she was all right. So we were eating there, but while we're eating there, I'm having all her family and the fucking all her friends and shit. They're meeting us in Navy Pier, but she don't know, so she's not feeling to us. So now she's wanting to go back to the hotel for a little bit because we finished lunch a little early. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. We can go back to the hotel. Went back to the hotel, chilling out. But now we chilling in the hotel. She's talking about how long do I got to stay here before we go to our next thing. I was like, oh, well, we're going to Navy Pier. I was like, we'll probably go here sometime too. Well, she's like, how long do I have? Like an hour? And I was like, probably an hour, because mind you, it's Chicago. It's fucking 18 degrees out, and I got like 9 people waiting outside in the cold at Navy Pier, just waiting on us to pull up. So I'm like, maybe like 15 minutes. Ain't just look, ain't not too long. Probably gonna leave. Probably gonna leave soon. So we finally leave in a little bit. Go there. Uh, Walking Navy Pier. So I'm like, I got like my sister and she send me pictures. So I kind of know where I'm going, but so I'm just like kind of looking for landmarks and then just going from there. So I'm walking through, and so we pull up out there. Uber, walking down. I kind of see what they're talking about. So I'm walking around talking, and I'm just like, oh, we can look at this thing, look at this thing. I was like, oh, let's go over here. So we walk up the stairs, and I'm seeing there's like sculptures. It was light up the lake, so it was like light sculptures and shit we were all seeing. So we walk up the stairs. I'm seeing like the Ferris wheel that she sent me the picture by there. They were standing by then. So I walk to the left and I like see them all sitting there. But I'm like, all right. So I start walking them around. But they have the table and shit set on the other side of this fucking like light sculpture. So I'm goddamn. So now I'm walking all the way around trying to do some bullshit conversation. Finally get around, sees the people. There's a whole thing pop down the where you did it. And then all the and all the pictures and all the greatness. And then that went great. And then did a little like I don't know what do you call that, after lunch in between dinner, like drinks after at a little place in Navy Pier. Everybody sat down, kind of chilled out, talked about it. Everybody had fun, good times. And then after that, we all went to our hotel. Um, went to what did we do? Oh yeah, we all went back to our hotels and shit, and we got to meet up at my hotel to go like to dinner and shit. one of the good friends that she had that helped me set it up ended up her and her boyfriend they ended up getting in a car wreck. Not like a bad one, but like some Chicago shit. Like buddy backed into him, and so right as they were going there, so like they had to deal with that shit. So then we weren't able to go to dinner. So then we had like a couple of my family members that we're gonna go to dinner. We're gonna go to dinner. And then that went out. That was a real fancy restaurant. Did the whole thing. But weird thing about fancy restaurant and as a rent, like they like, oh, you guys engagement, that was nice. They give us like the little fancy champagne thing like on the house. But then they also gave us like this bowl of like cotton fancy like cotton candy shit. That was like this like Goku ball of like blue flame in like the middle of the table. So I was like, okay, but I was like, it is just cotton candy. Like it's weird. I was like, I would have paid for that. Like I would feel so grateful it's free. But like anyway, it was nice. I guess it was free. So and after that, we I took where we going to that? After that, we took her and her friend. We went to where the fuck? Oh yeah, we took. They wanted to go to that Jack Frost thing, so we took them back to that. Well, after dinner, we went back to our hotel. We all hung out for a little bit, then went from there to the Frosty thing again. Everyone went to the Christmas thing, saw that. It was cool, walked around, had a good time. And then after the Frosty things, we went, dipped out, went to that fucking prism, whatever the fuck. All the and fucking jumped around, had a good time. But then she was also like, she also gets overwhelmed by that type of shit. So like, it was getting to a point where she's like, eh. I was like, okay. So she just wanted to go like some chill bar. And so then we just went to some like little corner like family bar around the street. Like it was nice. It was like four people in it, so we just sat in there, played darts for a little bit, drank, and then ended up just going back to the hotel. And then yeah, and then Sunday came home. Of course, Chicago traffic took forever. We probably left like maybe a little like 11, 10:30, 10 yeah 10:30 something. Cause it was a little before 11, and then we probably got home like 2:30, maybe 2:30 something like that. So like it was kind of bad with traffic, but it wasn't too bad. But other than that, the weekend wasn't too bad. I had a good time. It was I felt I mean just in general I think Jesus Christ what did I just do? But anyways, I don't know. I had a good time. I thought the engagement was fun. I thought she seemed like she enjoyed it. I feel like everybody she really appreciated me getting like all the family, friends, everybody out there to do the whole shebang. So that was a good time. But so now we're in it, and so now it's a wedding, and so it's her problem. In my eyes, I will show up, put the suit on, do whatever you need at whatever time. But other than that, I let me not say that. Watch it. You could care less. It's not that you care less. It's we here now. I feel like I did my hard part. This is your time because I could care less what cake is there, what flower arrangements it is, what color fucking suits or I just feel like I could give two fucks. But that's just I don't know. Like weddings are cool. I think it's gonna be cool, but like I'm also not like I'm not very particular. I know this is the type of thing I've been thinking this since fucking I was 5 and all. Yeah, cool. Glad you have all these plans. Let's run with it. That means I have to do so much less, which is great. But yeah, we're here now. So this will probably be out in New Year. So out in New Year, new me. I don't, and that's the other thing is like, am I gonna? I'm not jewelry Nick, but you gotta put. I think it's this one. You gotta put a ring on. That's it's kind of cringy to me. I don't know why. She's like, oh, we gonna do, but I don't know. Fighting's not bad. You got a little now. You got weapon, legal weapon, but I don't. It's just rings aren't. It's just not my speed. I don't know, but I guess we'll be in it. But and then I guess fuck. We transfer from that's just where life been but it's not been lifing too hard. So pause. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Um, but no, life ain't been too bad. But we still doing stand up. Still been doing a couple of those. They've been going. I we're starting to get like sporadic laughter, and it's kind of this is my material right now, so centered around me being like right now, just around me being mixed and like the use of the N word and stuff. It's kind of not crowd based. I would say that sounds like, oh, it's their fault. It's not their fault. I like my joke. I'm about to get like the jokes and stuff just need to be better, but it's just I was getting laughs at different points and different saying. But then I was also like, I haven't had like a full set to where I've said my set like the exact way I've wanted to say it. Like every time, or like these last 3 or 4 times I've done it, every time that I've said this set, there's been like a couple points I've like either fumbled on or like misspoke on, or like it's just came on, or not even misspoke, but like just I guess yeah, it is misspoke because like I didn't say it like how it's written on my thing. It's not how I said it, but I should also like you should be able to do that. Like you should be able to differentiate just a little bit, like with flexibility of word choice and positioning and other things. But I don't know. But I don't know. But then the other thing is like a couple of points. My set was starting to get stale, so I've started to like kind of switch some things up. I've taken some things out, added other things, but then I've also like I like the set and I like the bits that I have in the set, but now I figured out that I've moved around a couple bits, so now a bit that I feel like I was getting a lot of pushback in the middle, I've now put to the end. So like I was saying, a part of the set where I was just getting a lot of pushback in the middle, where it's like it was just because it's a heavy part of the bit, and I come with a fuck, it's got like. So I feel like I was just coming way pause. I was coming way too heavy in the middle. Jesus. But I feel like that part of the set, that bit in the set was just too heavy to have there now looking back on it. Because when I'm writing it, I was just writing it out. So it was just every bit's in the position as the thought I had coming. Jesus Christ. Gotta quit saying coming. But every bit is positioned as just that was the next thought in my line of thinking as I was writing out the bits. But now that I've like looked at the whole bits and like I've done them a couple more times, I've now looking over the bits, I realized that one in the middle was just that was too abrasive for this car, because after I said that, now I'm like trying to get the audience on my side, and I just that one you kind of just need to hit it and then leave it in the water. So now I've taken the one of the bits that was at the end and kind of moved it forward, and so now the bit that I had at the end is kind of replaced it within the middle. So now that heavy bit is at the end. So now I feel like when I run through, I kind of, because then I had to move around a couple transitioning points to where now that when I run through it, I feel like it's all now a build up to that final like thump instead of just having a collection of thoughts like in a row. Because I feel like each like thought or bit like are good, not good necessarily, because I fucking what the fuck do I know about good like stand up bit right now? But like each bit I feel like is individually if you were just to use that as like a 1 minute whatever or like a 30-second whatever, I feel like it could be something. But now like I'm just need to work on like structuring and make sure that it's got a flow to where like it's a build up of laughter almost, to where like it's something like it's a build up to something, not just so much sporadic punches that like okay, a couple got me in the beginning, then a couple got me at the end, but like the middle and then after that end part like didn't really get me. I want it to be like, oh, this is all good, but then that end one is just fucking. But then I want to get to the point where every bit's just a fucking hitter until like a final bit to just boom. But right now, I feel like I got a couple. Like I'm just coming with body shots. We're just body shotting, just getting some nasty body shots for like the first like. Cause it's only a 3 minute set, so I feel like I'm doing body shots probably for like the first 2:30, but then like that last 30 seconds, I feel like I'm building up to that fucking that motherfucker that just that knockout. But that's kind of where I've been at with the stand up shit, and then because then yeah, next or probably whenever this comes out, January, February, whenever, I'm gonna try to. That's when I'm gonna start trying to pop out to Monday night shows, and then trying to possibly, well, the weeks that Helium I can only do every 2 weeks, but then there might be one in town that I might be able to pop into on Wednesdays the week off, so I might try to work those. But then there's also there's one in St. Louis on a Monday, and then we can try to rock that one out and see how that goes. Because I feel like I need to get like, but I also feel like I need to get to this because I got a couple more before. Or we're in December now, so I got like one or two more, maybe one or two more before the year's over. So I feel like I can get this set down through these two. If I can carry that in to the next, to the, if I can carry that into January and then really start rocking out all these spots with the set, I feel like something good could happen. Or at least get me into the flow of like being able to pop out the spots and like pop in the set. Because I feel like once I get this set ironed out to a point to where like I just memorize it and it's just like I have it in like my back pocket almost type of deal, I feel like I could use it and then I can use that to branch off into other things like as I'm talking. So like I won't necessarily be as hindered to that set because I'll have it and still use it to like start my set, end my set, middle of my set, whatever. But then yeah, I might take a couple select parts in the middle and just like start off the tangents and like start like a couple bits that I have of like recent like things that are going on that I think are funny. Might try to start like working those in, but I don't know. Some of our stand up's been not too bad. It's just been a lot of like I mean I guess I don't know. I haven't like it sounds dumb, but like, I haven't bombed. Like I mean, they're all bombs. Cause like it's not like getting consistent laughter throughout the whole thing. So they're all in all reactionality. They're all bombs. But I have like I've everyone I've got laughs at different points, and so like it's kind of just been more me trying to like figure out how I get those laughs like collectively together. Because like I've had different nights to where like people have laughed at certain points and not laughed at others, but then other nights laughed at those points and not laughed. So it's like I'm trying to figure out how to just bring everybody together to where it's a laugh after every single like thing. And then that's the other thing is these like it's almost like intentional, which is the crazy part that I didn't really like. Which I mean it makes sense like, but like you really have like you have to be intentional where you want the laughter to a certain point to be like to almost like it sounds like fucked up and like some, but like you almost have to like control the audience. Be like I want you to laugh here. Like you're almost like leading like them in the way of laughter. Like you're leading them towards like what they should be laughing at. If that probably makes sense. I don't know how much sense it makes, but I don't know. I just think. But then that's the other thing, which I don't think about all that. It just makes you look at like real stand ups and other things. It's not that I didn't look at before and respect it, but it's just like throughout this like past couple of years, like I've really been looking at it as like a craft, and it's like you have to really like there is a certain respect to somebody like having a full ironed out special and like every single joke is just bop bop bop, and it's just like nonstop laughter because you're like, oh, that's been ironed out, and especially when it's like an economy of words thing where you can see where they've had every detail. Like you can almost see where like, oh, they could have kept going on that, but they didn't. They kept that part short because this part is just so much better that you have to almost cut the even though that part's good, you almost have to cut it short so you can let the later part be great. And so it's like, I don't know, it's just things like that have just been kind of just blowing my mind. But other than that, with the stand up shit, it's just been more. I don't. Know, we just been getting up there, just trying, just talking shit for the most part. I try to chop it up with like the hosts and shit and people that just try to get name and face there. Try to tip people, be nice. Try to um, I get on list how you can. If you can't find somebody to get on the list, I try to. But it's just I don't know. It's hard because I don't know. There's a lot of people. A lot of people want to do it. Show up a lot of nights, and I don't know. But that's I don't know. I'm trying to be as memorable as you can. And like I've said a couple regrettable things that didn't go too great on stage. So like if nothing else, maybe they remember that. But if not, but I don't know. So it's been fun. Just trying to really get into almost the community of it, if that makes sense. Because you can definitely tell there's like a select like it's probably like you can tell there's like a group of like 6 or 8 of them that kind of just they're all roll around, kind of do the comedy. Like they're all kind of seem like they're the opening for somebody. They're all kind of they can pop in, push a couple people on the list, get their sets in. They can kind of they're moving club to club around and just kind of doing their thing. Like they're not like blown up by any means, but like at least they're working kind of the circuit, not the circuit, which sounds dumb, like they're going a lot of places, but they are to a certain extent. But like just being able to like go around and kind of get gigs, I guess what I'm saying, for like actual money instead of just like doing open mics type of deal, like winning comedy competitions and like that type of thing. So like you can tell there's like a good couple of them that have been doing it for a little while that have all kind of been around the same scene. They all kind of have a certain dynamic with each other, which is cool. And it's like it's not that I want to like break into that by any means, or like I'm trying to get into that crowd, but it's just like it will be nice when that you will see one day at a certain point, like I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna work till at least I kind of good. Who knows what the fuck? But there's like a certain level of respect from at least that crowd to where it's like I don't even really respect from people, but like other comedy peers, I guess is what I'm saying to be like, oh, that was funny, or like, oh, that was like do that, or like don't do that type of shit. So that shit will kind of, I don't know, but I don't know. I think we got to the point where we can do our next dab. Do. Woo, we're doing another dab. I need theme music or some shit. Who's gonna get on that? Who's got the $16 for the nigga on Fiverr? Yeah. We will let y'all use this moment to reflect as I send off into these dubious dabs to which I don't know or believe if you can do on YouTube, but no one watches, so who gives a so we're here. But then that's my question. Use this time to reflect. What's your favorite type of THC? What's your favorite type of are you an edible guy? Are you a dab guy? Are you a flower guy? Are you the fuck else is it? I don't know. I don't know. Sound off in the comment. I know there's like the syrup guy or whatever the fuck. Like they put it in everything. I guess with the lotion guy. Hey yo, that fucking the THC lotion guy is crazy. Talk about yeah, you want a match? I got a bottle of lotion. Let me hit this. This is fucking terrible. Oh, and let me get something across real quick. People take dabs. That means a minutia of fucking like. Why are we taking these waxworm 36 gram for? Why? Why? Called dab. A dab, small amount, a tiny dab. Why are we throwing these fucking? That I don't get. It hurts every time. It looks cool. It feels like a waste of wax. It just like it hurts. It's just painful. And I don't understand why anyone would rather. I would rather sit there and take 37 of those motherfuckers instead of taking a fucking like why? But anyways. I feel like I'm like the Joe Rogan of degenerates. Probably not what. No, the Joe Rogan of degenerates is probably Louis J. Gomez, if we're being honest. But hold on. Y'all think Jesus smoked weed? I think he did. You gotta get high as fuck to think there's some nigga named God out there. It's a complete side story. Um, yeah, still don't have a ton on the music front. We've been binge working, been been working, still been in stew, still I probably since the last time probably got maybe one other song added to the vault since then, but still kind of like working on things. I've kind of just been sporadically just like kind of picking at like a couple different songs. Like I probably got like 8, 9 beats on the computer right now. And I got like two with somebody else got a couple of things on them, and then I got probably two or three of them got like an actual structure, like some like a flow I put down to where like actual things get written to them, and then kind of the rest of them are just kind of open beats. And yeah, I was just kind of, and then the ones I got shit written to them, I've kind of just been recording too, and just kind of I don't know, just rapping different shit too, fixing different like minute like settings, just kind of picking it apart. And I feel like I finally got the at least my like settings and stuff to like a point like now where like all these other songs like they've all I kind of like you can just see the progression of quality and like not that the quality's not always just getting better but you get what's going like it's you get what's going on in these new ones so I don't know and then that's the thing is like some of these like may never come out and I just might but like some of them is just like I do would not to toot my own horn, but some of them I just like they're just too good just not to put out at some point or in some capacity, like whether it's like a project or song because I'm not completely opposed to just throwing a bunch of shit on tape and just fucking dropping it. But a couple of them I do at least want to give the effort of pushing the single out. But then yeah, and then I mean, there's a couple new ones. Right now, it's just been more about like since I'm not really super hung up on like putting my episodes. This has all been about beats and just like having fun on like beats that I find fun, like I think are cool. So it's kind of where I'm at with the music shit. No one usually gives a fuck. I mean, why would you? I mean, I have fun doing it. About all it is, but I don't know, it's a good time. Doesn't sound too bad, but other than that, music shit's been good. But I don't know. I guess we can just kind of. What's our? I think I'm just gonna run through some couple bits, just premises, just a couple jokes. I think I'm gonna start doing that throughout these next couple, and just kind of gauge where the people at. Some of these, I'm gonna try not to do any that you like seen on Instagram or any of that shit. Like, if, I mean, maybe you watch this, you might fucking actually watch my Instagram because I don't know how the fuck you found this, but oh well. Like some of these are just dumb. Like it's just sometimes when I wear a bubble coat, I feel like a fat dude pissing. It's just like I don't know. I'm a pretty slender dude, and like if you've ever wearing like one of them big bubble coats and like went to take a piss, you'd be like, damn, I can't see most of my dick. Be like, dang it, is this fat dude life? Like that shit alone would irritate me enough just to get fucking skinny. Just the fact that I can't see my penis, which is I mean I guess it's kind of gay if you want to look at a certain scenario because it's like why you need to see your penis, right? It was like okay, but it's like I feel like I should I don't know looking down and just fucking seeing like a head is crazy. Like what are we talking about? But anyways, I'll just get to the bottom of this list. Let's start with me stalling until I find okay. Okay. Like okay, that's almost like a are you garbage question. Like, are you garbage if you use like a sharp knife as like a butter knife? Cause that I don't know, something about that just made me feel like the most ghetto person in the world. Like when you had to cut into a fucking bro, you sink into the fucking it's like cause butter's not supposed to be cut like that. But see, like I said, fucking retarded. I don't know. Gender reveals are fucking insane. Like, why are we, and then why are they always explosive? Why are they always fucking explosive? Like, why is every gender reveal you ever see it's fucking something exploding or running it over with a car or fucking like, it's a boy. Ah, that's great, but half the town's on fire because you wanted to fucking show us that little Timmy was gonna be a boy, and then nowadays, fucking little Timmy is gonna be little Timothy or whatever the fuck. Not even Timmy. What's a lady Tim? There's no lady Tim. Tammy. Timmy's gonna become Tammy in fucking ninth grade. So like, what are we doing this big explosion for? But I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. You've never seen an Indian serial killer, and if you have, put them off in the comments. But I don't know. It feels like it's a lot of white dudes, couple black dudes, a lot of gay dudes, maybe some fucking psycho bitches. But I've yet to see an Indian guy be a fucking serial killer, and I don't know. There probably is. Like if you go to India, I'm sure. Like there's enough people in the world. There's an Indian serial killer. But like I'm talking here, like we got a lot of different killers from a lot of different regions. I haven't seen one goddamn Indian serial killer. But oh yeah, I just have on here that Tim Tebow was crying in a human trafficking commercial. I vaguely remember what I was talking about when I said that. But yeah, I don't. You play football. What is that? We just making money now? What is going on? I made so much money. I get to cry on a human trafficking commercial. What? Niggas, you was taking knees on fields before Colin Kaepernick made it cool. Like, what do we? I don't. That I forgot about. I mean, I forgot about a lot of these, but that also blows my fucking mind. Oh yeah, I should probably carry my family photo around as my black card. I vaguely do that with like just the photo. Damn it, is gotta go to classic. Just hit them with the senior night. Just fucking me and these two people. These are the ones that made me. Which senior night is crazy too. Like, why do you need that? Why do we need a public display of like us standing out here and being like, yeah, look at these people that made? I guess like, oh, we're proud, but seems weird. And then it's like, then you got the one kid out with just one parent, and he's just fucking, oh yeah. Then you hope that that dude's dead Because the only way that dude's not out there is that he's not dead. It's just like, oh, he just don't like that kid. Or what'd be even more fucked up if Buddy's ass was in the crowd. It's like, yeah, I ain't really fuck with that. They was on some bullshit this week about the child support. I told his ass, just let me slide on that money. I ain't. But anyway, it's a weird look. It's just a weird look in my eyes. But what do I know? But oh my god, some of these are fucked up. Like R. Kelly, the pedophile hunter, mind of the criminal. Like, so you know how they, it's just fucked up. But you know how they be taking it like, oh, he was a fucking mad serial killer. So now we use this serial killer to catch other serial killers. Hear me out. We take R. Kelly to find other. Okay, that's probably a bad one. Oh yeah, you'll never see a fucking black dude cave diving. I'll end on that one. You will never see a fucking black dude cave diving. You seen that shit? I hate heights. I hate heights. But I would jump off a skyscraper before I go underground in a fucking cave that's this fucking wide, fucking sliding against the wall, talking about, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make it to the other side. Just 2 more centimeters. Like, nigga, why? And you going off a map. You going off a fucking, there ain't no Google Maps in that mother. There's some nigga named McKimbo that gave you a fucking handwritten map. Talk about it should go this way. Like every one of them caves don't fucking collapse every 2 months. You out of your goddamn mind. Cave diving is fucking insane. That shit just pissed me off. Because I really just remember. Cave diving is fucking insane. If you are a fucking, look at me. I'm grabbing the fucking rope because I want to take it, strangle it, nigga. Like cave diving is fucking insane. Like I'm pretty sure they even talk about this on Why. Like cave diving pisses me off so much. Like I hate heights, but I will fucking, I'll do that fucking circus shit on the top of a fucking Ferris wheel. Compare some dude in the fucking cave while water's filling up in it. Oh yeah, you just gotta catch the air pockets. It's so exhilarating. What is exhilarating about that, white man? What does that do for you? Is that the same as like the white dudes just getting shit on their chest? Like, is it the same shit? Is it just like I want to die, so I just have to have the worst shit happen to me because like I have all the power in the world? So I just like the dudes that climb Everest, like we're just rich and want to do shit that can kill us. Like what is fun about that? It's just drowning in a fucking cave like that, and you're just looking at you. Oh, yo, sweetie, I'm so cold. I'll be back in a week. The fuck is wrong with you? Dead like this and some fucking rock. You got me fucked up. And then don't get me started. I saw this TikTok of this dude crawling under, looking on his fucking army shit. Elderly is like, once again, it's like, dude, you're not in the fucking, and maybe you are in the military, but then you're fucking on retirement. Why are you doing more shit that can fucking kill you? What are you doing? But then you fucking army crawling through the fucking thing, and there's just spiders. You find a spider den, and he's just crawling through these spiders. He's just crawling through them, just looking up, just showing the light. Like, oh, look at all these fucking spiders. You were in a cave. You were in a foot by foot fucking slender cave with spiders that are just dropping on top of you. And you're just staying calm? You're staying calm. And you're just going, well, I'm just going to keep moving. Why would your first move not be backwards? Why would you keep going forwards? You see spiders and you're like, yeah, let's keep going. This doesn't look like a fucking Harry Potter nightmare or nothing. Like, what are we talking about? Why? That's the other thing. Somebody explain that to me. That shit really pisses me off. Explain to me what fucking cave dive. Why? Explain to me why you want to do that shit. Explain. Do you like to taste the rubble? Do you like, what is it? What is it, you freaky little weirdo? You get your little rocks off, getting your rocks off down there? Like, what's happening? Just know what, it just doesn't make sense to me. That one actually pisses me off because I see it. And they're taking TikToks in these fucking caves with water and spiders in them. Just, it is so fun. No, I gotta talk about something else. I got. No, cave divers really, really piss me off. But the second closest thing is those fucking people that do them fucking ninja hardcore parkour ass shit to the fucking like top of the Empire State Building. You all walking across bridges and shit, doing fucking wild shit. Why? Do you not like living? Okay, you probably can. I'll probably have to that whole part. But like, why? Why is that fun for you? Like, there's so many other easier ways to yourself. Like, why? You want to run to the top of the bridge, scare all these cars, be what? You're not a Ninja Turtle. What are you doing? You're not Batman. What is happening? Why are you at the top of this building? Fucking wasting police resources and shit. Like, I give a fuck about the police. Like, wasting just resources in general. Make it didn't go up there with a helicopter, tell you get the fuck down. Because a fucking bullhorn can't fucking yell at you no more. You're too fucking high up in the air. So now some dude got to get in his fucking helicopter. He's got to fly all the way up to the top. And then another dude's got to fucking yell at you as this dude's trying to keep a fucking helicopter stable because your dumb ass decided to fucking climb the Empire State Building like a goddamn gorilla. We're just angry this episode. This pod just got angry out of nowhere. But yeah, fucking, I don't know. Because life is fucking, I guess that's a little mild. Like, life's great. Like, quit risking your life for dumb shit. Like, it's not that great on the other side. Like, what do you think? Cave diving, hardcore parkour. Why? I don't know. I can't even think it. Because there's probably something else. Like, there's something else. And it's always fucking, no offense, the Caucasus, the Caucasian, Asian, the opposite of Asian mountains, Caucasus. That almost sounds like cock ass, which sounds crazy. Caucasian people seem to be the only ones that do. And then that's the other thing. Y'all fuckers be, see, here I go again. Y'all fuckers be jumping off looking like little squirrels off fucking mountains and shit. And you do it in your little squirrel suits fucking flying by fucking, ooh, I just missed that mountain. Ooh, oh, there went Kenny. He just slapped off the fucking mountain. Okay, so you be exploding on mountains and shit in these fucking squirrel suits. And that shit pisses me off to no end. Why? Do you want to fly that bad? Get in a fucking plane. You're not a bird. You rich white people don't have to experience everything every other animal does. You're not a goddamn bird. And that goes for the people jumping out of helicopters and landing on snow. How many videos I've seen of just dudes just skiing and then just fucking boom and just through the snow and dying. Or just fucking skiing down the mountain and then just flying off a cliff because they didn't see the edge. It's just what about I get it. It's like adrenaline junkies are a thing. People are a thing. People like do things. There's people for every person does everything. And it's like, okay, I get it. Just why? Like, do you not like coming home to a warm meal? Do you not like coming? And then, well, here we go again. That goes for the fuckers that go, why are we camping? We have electricity. We have central plumbing. We have why are we camping? Why are we staying in environments that fucking can kill us because it's cool? Oh, you want to go sleep where the cougars sleep? You want to go sleep at the top of Everest because that's where the dead bodies and poop are? Oh yeah, people, forget about the dead bodies and poop on Mount Everest. But I don't even know where he started. I don't know how I got it. People piss me off sometimes. Usually I'm a good person. Like, at the beginning of this, I was happy I got engaged, and now I'm just pissed. Because why do people risk their life? I guess that's why I'm pissed. Because I'm doing wonderful things like that, trying to better myself, kinda. Yeah, I'm trying to better myself with a great woman in my life. So far, she's a woman. I don't know what she's gonna end up wanting to be. But as of this moment, she's all woman, wants to be a woman. But I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's like, you can do great things like that in your life, get married, have kids, do all the fun things in life, but you would rather go jump off a mountain in a squirrel suit and watch your buddy splatter off a wall. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But I don't know. Life's great, is my point. I think life is great, if you ask me. But fucking hell. And that's the other thing. Is like, I almost feel like I need a better help or like a 1-800 number, because like, if life isn't great for you, call this. But you'd be all right. Probably. You'd probably be all right. I think I was gonna be all right for a little bit, for a little while, probably a little more than a little while, probably a little grip. Didn't think it was gonna be great, but then hey, not too bad now. Doing all right. So we get into all that. If you not feeling too great, you'll be all right. You might make it. You probably will. But that's the other thing. You gotta try. You gotta give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. It's kind of hard to make you give a fuck, but There's a little bit of you that give a fuck. You be alright. You make it work. But that'll probably be it for this episode of the podcast. We'll be looking into this new life of marriage and having. Now I'm a fiance. I'm engaged, so we're doing it. We'll keep you updated on that and wedding and such, and then stand up. Just gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it moving. I'll keep you updated. Let you let you know when I bomb and let you know when I think of bits that work a little better, and then kind of go from there. And then other than that, you catch music as it comes out, and probably hopefully catch this pod a little more often. Catch this pod a little more often. Who the fuck am I? But hopefully you guys will catch this pod a little more often. So hopefully soon we will be seeing a couple more people pop in on the pod. But until then, this is today's episode of The Corner. Catch y'all next time. Peace.
We in this bitch, yeah, we in this bitch, on the court talking shit, yeah, we talking shit, smoking and we in